Hello there again and welcome. Ryan Nordahl here with Epic Whitetail Habitat LLC. We're out here on the proving grounds on the last 3rd of May. We've got trail cameras hung. I don't know if you can see the one right up here in the cherry tree. I'm pointing right at it. One of the best things I found is the higher I mount these cameras, the less likely deer are to find these cameras and other game species as well. The wolves don't find them anymore. The coyotes don't find them. Our mature bucks aren't finding them at all. Even I was putting them, up until I think about a year ago, I was putting them as high as I could reach them standing on the ground. Now, you can take a climbing stick, you can haul a ladder into the woods, whatever you want to do. I don't want to haul all that extra weight. I don't want to be carrying things in my hands when I'm going through, pulling SD cards, whatever I got to do, or just simply moving the cameras, relocating the cameras into different areas of my property, whatever I'm doing, whether I have a cell camera, whether I have a camera that I physically have to come in and pull the chip on. This camera right here, I do have to come in and pull the chip on. How did I get it so high? Believe it or not, that camera, and I know it looks deceiving here in this video, but that camera is about 12, 13, maybe 14 feet up in the air above me right now. It's pointing back down to the water hole, mock scrape vine here behind me. You can see the water hole there in the background. A lot of trails come together here. This is a really good little pinch point. I get a lot of activity here in this little pinch where all these trails come together. Cross trails, I got my main corridor. I got trails that come up out of the bottom, right around the water hole here. So a lot of things happen here, and that's where I want that camera right there. But it's up out of sight, out of mind of deer, and also out of sight, out of mind of trespassers or any other person that might be up in here and I just want to have a little fun with them. Now I've shared where that camera is, so I'm probably gonna move it. But one of the best things I found, tools I found, so I'm not carrying in all this equipment, is the Spy High mounting system based out of Great Falls, Montana. Great people, highly recommend using the system. I can throw everything in my backpack, including my cordless drill, to get the stud into the tree, camera mount stud I call it, into the tree, and I can throw the poles in there. I've got my cutting saw, my limbing saw, I should say, that mounts right to the poles itself, so I can trim any limbs, leaves, what have you out of the way that may trigger that camera. I don't want 1,000. We've all gone through it. We've got thousands of pictures and most of them are leaves blowing in the wind, what have you. I don't want that, so it includes a nice little saw that you can attach. Use a pole saw, so I'm not bringing in extra pole saws at all or anything. Steve at Spy High has really thought this system through. I highly recommend it, checking them out. I'm no longer climbing the tree. I'm keeping my feet on the ground as much as possible when I'm doing these kind of things, especially with my cameras. They really thought about safety when it comes to this thing, and I'm a strong stickler for safety. But again, it all comes together right here, and that's where I definitely want a camera to monitor this area, whether it's the mature bucks that I'm after, especially this time of year, the does and fawns, the brand new fawns that are on the ground, getting those new antlers that are regenerating on these bucks. It's just a great time of the year to be in the woods, completing these habitat projects, getting cameras set where you want them, where they're going to be the most effective, up out of sight, out of mind of these deer. Because once a deer, especially a mature buck, picks them off, they're going to do everything they can to avoid that camera, probably even avoid the area. I don't know what it is about these cameras. It's not holding your human scent. These cameras are, basically wrapped in nylon, and that's not going to hold your human scent. Whether it's the noise, whatever type of flash it is in there, infrared, blackout, whatever, they're picking something off. I'm sure many of you have experienced it in the past. This is a great way. You're not going to eliminate everything 100%, but it's a great way to definitely minimize spooking deer with your game cameras. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend checking it out. And I hope you found this tip valuable today. Give that like button a click. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, share these videos with your friends if you found them helpful. And I love and appreciate all you guys watching. Leave a comment if you will. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Whether they're good or critical, you know, whether you're criticizing me or supporting my videos in your comments, that's great. If you're criticizing me, great. It helps me grow and bring you better content in the future. So I appreciate all you guys that follow me here on my videos. Ryan Nordahl here with Epic Whitetail Habitat LLC. Good luck this spring, throughout the summer with your habitat projects, getting those stands set, getting your food plots in, getting your cameras hung, water holes, mock scrapes, maintaining your new tree plantings that you've done this spring. Whatever you've done, have fun doing it. And I hope you've had fun doing it up to this point. Keep living the dream, guys. This is what it's all about. Thank you.